Cole Staven students, this is Mr. Reininger with your morning announcements. Today is Friday, May 27th. It's a day 5. We're going to go right to Mr. Payne with our weather forecast.
Thanks, Mr. Reininger. That was fantastic. ACE Colt, Friday morning, here's your weather. All right, kind of the pattern this week has been cloudy conditions, and that's going to continue today as we got a really good chance of scattered thunderstorms affecting our area, and that really is going to start happening, could start happening this mid-morning around 10, 11 o'clock, but the best chances for thunderstorms are going to occur after 2 o'clock. So 80% chance between 2 and 10 o'clock. Could bring some strong winds, maybe some rumbles of thunder, maybe some lightning in the distance, and then some rain coming along with that. So if you have plans tonight that are outdoor plans, you might have to be moving them inside. Now Saturday and Sunday, temperatures are both going to be 80 degrees Saturday and Sunday, but a nice cool night on Saturday. So maybe you get a chance to open up those windows as temperatures go down to 55 degrees. And Sunday night, temperatures hanging around 65 degrees. So nice cool nights with hot temperatures during the day. Not too bad. All right, now we have an extra day off on Monday, and those temperatures are going to be hanging around 80 degrees, and it's a very special Monday. It's Memorial Day, and with Memorial Day, we kind of get in that patriotic feeling. And who better to help us out with our weather report than our very own veteran from the Air Force, Mr. Fair. Hello, Mr. Fair.
Hi, Mr. Payne.
Thank you for your service, sir.
Thank you for having me.
All right, and Mr. Fair has served in the Air Force, and I have a few questions for him, and he can talk to you about his experience there. So, Mr. Fair, you served in the Air Force. What did you fly?
I primarily flew the F-111, an Air Force fighter bomber. I flew a couple other jets, a couple other planes, but primarily F-111. It's an all-weather supersonic fighter bomber with deep interdiction, a good payload, and lots of weaponry.
Very, very interesting. Mr. Fair, where did you fly in the world?
Okay, great question. Primarily, my training was conducted here in the States, around New Mexico, Texas, California, and Idaho. And I did a lot of flying overseas on the European continent. I was stationed in the United Kingdom, the British Isles, Mr. Angove. I've flown around the North Sea and the English Channel, as well as down into Spain and France and Italy. And some hot spots like over here in Saudi Arabia and Iraq in the Persian Gulf area.
That's a vast area. So we're talking about training in the United States, then off over here to Europe, then down over here to the Middle East. What role did weather play when you're flying this type of a jet here?
Good question. Weather was a very prime factor in our flight planning. We had dedicated meteorologists actually to show us the weather along our course line, along our target run and so forth, so we didn't run into an unexpected thunderstorm or a lightning storm or something to that effect. And over here in the Saudi Arabia, we had to be aware of the sandstorms as well because of the flat, dry terrain and the sand being whipped up in a tornado-like funnel. So weather played a big role. Now, we could actually use some of that to our advantage, clouds and so forth, if they could screen us from the enemy, if we can get down low into the mountains or below the mountains in the valleys and screen between a mountain and a cloud, we can stay pretty much screened and protected from any enemy fire or detection.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mr. Fair, one more question. Now, did you have any close calls when it came to weather?
A couple come to mind immediately. In the area Mr. Angove knows, lots of dreary weather in the United Kingdom. I remember on takeoff one time, flying into one of those unexpected thunderstorms and getting zapped by lightning. The entire cockpit goes dark, and you're really on edge there until the redundant system starts kicking back in, and then we turn around and land. And I had the same situation flying one time back from Spain across France. There were 4 jets flying at once, again, an unexpected thunderstorm. So we all sort of scattered, and one got struck by lightning. I was lucky that day, I guess. But 2 of our jets ended up landing in France, and 2 of our jets landed in Germany, and we had a lot of explaining to do. So yes, weather plays a prime role in our flight planning.
So you said your F-111 did get struck by lightning at one
Yes.
point in time, and you're physically okay, but it kind of goes dark in the cockpit, is there?
It goes dark in the cockpit until those backup systems start to recycle and start to bring your instruments back up. And at that point, you really have to get down. You have to land as soon as possible.
There you have it, C.E. Cole. Some very interesting things from our very own 6th grade math teacher, Mr. Fair. Thank you once again for your service. You see Mr. Fair in the hallway, make sure you thank him. C.E. Cole, have a wonderful weekend. Mr. Reiniger, back
Thanks
to
a
you.
lot, Mr. Payne and Mr. Fair. Reminder, guys, Monday, Memorial Day holiday, you do not have school. Let's have a great day today. Let's get prepared for Coal Olympics next Thursday. It's going to be tons of fun. I hope you have a great extended holiday weekend, and we'll see you back here then on Tuesday.